Hey, what's up? It's the PTY Cook. Today, we're making butternut squash soup. Let's go. All right, so we're gonna start by peeling this butternut. I don't think that my vegetable peeler is very sharp, but here we go. This is how I do it anyways. I'm gonna cut it up into cubes. Now I want to cut up a shallot and chop it up. Chop, chop, chop it up. Chop, chop, chop it up. Ew, this shallot looks nasty. Now we're back. Smash that. Get rid of the skin. Smash that. Get rid of the skin. Uno más. Where did it go? There you go. Boom. Chop up this garlic. Chop, chop, chop. Chop, chop, chop. Shallots. We're in there with the shallots. Then we want to take a little knob of ginger. Then we want to peel it with a spoon. Oh no. Well, my top view camera went away, so I guess we're just going with this one. So I want to peel a ginger with the spoon. And if you don't have a ginger root, you can use ginger powder or ground ginger if you have that in your spice cabinet. But I prefer to use the root itself. And what I'm going to do with this is I am going to microplane it. So I'll grab my microplaner and I'll just go to town. And I'm using roughly about the same amount of ginger that I did garlic. Now let's get the soup started. I am going to use some avocado oil. And I'm going to pour a little bit of avocado oil in the bottom of the pan. And we're going to let this come up to heat. All right. Once that oil is getting hot enough, we're going to grab our shallots, garlic, and onions. I'll throw them in there. I'll let this go for a little bit, just so it gets nice and fragrant. All right. Once you got those going, we can go ahead and come in with our butternut squash. And we mixy. We can crank up the heat back up. Now, we're going to start spicing this up. And there's no measurements for this, so you're just going to have to eyeball it. So we go with some curry powder. And I just make sure that everything is covered evenly. So all the butternut squash gets a little bit of curry powder. Okay, and we come in with some turmeric. And it's the same deal. Just shake a little bit in there. Grab some cinnamon. Same deal. Just making sure everybody is coated evenly. Nutmeg. Same deal. Everybody's even. A little bit of cumin. I don't go too heavy with the cumin because it has a very strong taste. We've got some adobo seasoning. We got some garam masala. Watch your heat. Start moving things around. See, this is what you want it to look like. everybody's coated evenly. All right. I'm gonna add 1 pack of Sazon, Goya Sazon. Boom. Then I'm gonna come in with some cloves. And again, I'm just eyeballing this. So if you want to count them, you can do that, but it's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Say 20 cloves. Go in. I've got some allspice berries. Again, I just grabbed some. Today, we've got, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, say 20 more in there. All right, we've got some salt. You come in with some pepper. And again, you mix everything up real good. Woo! We got a runner. Get back in there. Once that's done, we come in with, this time I'm using vegetable stock because we're having vegetarians. So you can use beef stock or you can use chicken stock. I'm just going in with 2 cartons of vegetable stock. Crank up the heat, bring that back up to a boil. Just mix everything, scrape everything off of the bottom because that's where all of your flavor is. Okay, if you had stuff stuck under there, it'll just scrape right off. And that's it. We'll bring this up to a boil. Once the butternut squash is nice and soft, fork tender, we'll come in with an immersion blender. We'll hit it with some heavy cream and some honey, and we'll taste for flavoring, and that's it. We're pretty much done. Now we want to check to see if these are fork tender. I'll grab one. Check it with the fork. Oh, that's pretty tender. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead, turn the heat back down to low, and I'm going to try and fish out all of these berry spices and the cloves. I might not get them all. If I miss some, it's no big deal. Hopefully the immersion blender will get it. I'll cut off the heat. I'm gonna grab the immersion blender. All right, once we're all blended up, this is what we're left with. Now we're going to hit it with honey. And for this amount, I'm going to probably just use all of this. What I had left over here. I like it sweet. So I add the honey. That was probably a little over a cup of honey. Mix it all really good. I bring the fire back up because I'm going to hit it with the heavy cream and it's going to cool down instantly. So I'm going to bring the temperature back up. Okay, now I'm going to hit it with heavy cream. It's about half of that container. And this is something that I go by eye, so I kind of eye it. And depending on the color, I'll determine if I want to put more heavy cream or not. So this is looking almost perfect for me. Taste to see what it needs, if it needs more salt or any kind of spices. It's going to need some more salt. Try it again. Money. And there you have it, butternut squash soup. Easy, delicious. It's an amazing holiday treat that will warm your soul in all the right ways. Enjoy. Let's go.